Picture this. You're at the car dealership, eyes gleaming as you run your hand over the sleek paint of your dream car. That new car smell is intoxicating. The salesman, grinning like he just won the lottery, waves a contract in your face. Just $300 a month, he says, and this beauty is all yours. Your heart races. Seems too good to be true. Spoiler alert, it probably is. Welcome to the real cost of buying a car, where we pop the hood on one of the biggest financial decisions you'll ever make. Buckle up, because this ride might get a little bumpy. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's just a car. How complicated can it be? Well, my friend, buying a car is like ordering at a fancy restaurant, where the menu doesn't list any prices. Sure, you might end up with a great meal, but you could also end up with a bill that gives you indigestion for years. Let's break it down. That $300 a month? It's just the appetizer and a 5-course meal of expenses. We're talking insurance, maintenance, gas, taxes, and don't even get me started on depreciation. It's enough to make your wallet cry. First up, insurance. Depending on your age, driving record, and where you live, this could easily add another $100 to $200 to your monthly cost. And if you're financing, you'll likely need full coverage, which ain't cheap. It's like paying rent for a place you hope you never have to use. Next, maintenance and repairs. Oil changes, tire rotations, brake pads. These things add up faster than your Instagram likes on a good hair day. On average, you're looking at about $100 a month for maintenance over the life of your car. And let's not even talk about what happens when your check engine light comes on. That little light might as well be a neon sign flashing, "Empty your wallet here." Don't forget about gas. Even with a fuel-efficient car, you could easily spend $100 to $200 a month just getting from A to B. It's like your car is on a liquid diet and premium fuel is the fancy juice cleanse. Then there are the sneaky costs. Parking fees, tolls, car washes. These might seem small, but they can add hundreds to your annual car costs. It's death by 1,000 cuts, but for your bank account. And here's the kicker. Depreciation. It's the dirty little secret of car ownership. Salespeople don't want to talk about. Here's the harsh truth. The moment you drive that new car off the lot, it loses about 10% of its value. By the end of the first year, it'll have depreciated by 20% or more. After 5 years, your car will likely be worth less than half of what you paid for it. Let that sink in for a moment. You buy a $30,000 car, in 5 years, it might be worth $15,000 or less. That's like taking $3,000 out of your bank account each year and setting it on fire. And here's the real kick in the teeth. You're paying interest on that depreciation if you finance the car. You're literally paying extra for the privilege of losing money. Now, some cars depreciate faster than others, and used cars generally depreciate more slowly. But make no mistake, unless you're buying a rare classic, your car is going down in value every single day. Let's put all this together and look at the true cost of car ownership over time. We'll use a $30,000 car as an example. Over 5 years, here's what you might pay. Car payments, including interest, $33,500. Insurance, $6,000. Maintenance and repairs, $6,000. Gas, $7,500. Registration, taxes and fees, $2,500. Parking and tolls, $1,500. Grand total, $57,000. That's nearly double the sticker price of the car. And remember, at the end of those 5 years, your $30,000 car might only be worth $15,000. But wait, there's more. If you'd invested that $57,000 instead, assuming a 7% annual return, you'd have about $70,000 after 5 years. That's the opportunity cost we talked about earlier. But the real cost of your $30,000 car over 5 years isn't just the $57,000 you spent, it's also the $70,000 you didn't earn. That's a $127,000 swing in your net worth. For a car. Let that sink in. So, what's a car-loving, budget-conscious person to do? Don't worry, I'm not here to tell you to swap your car dreams for a bicycle. Unless that's your thing, in which case, pedal on. Here are some actionable steps to make car buying less of a financial fender bender. First off, buy used. Let someone else take that initial depreciation hit. A car that's 2 to 3 years old has already taken the biggest depreciation hit, but still has lots of life left. Do your research. Know the true cost of ownership before you buy. Websites like Kelley Blue Book or Edmunds can give you a good idea of long-term costs. Negotiate the total price, not the monthly payment. Dealerships love to focus on monthly payments because it's easier to hide the true cost. Consider the reliability of the car. Some cars are cheaper to maintain than others. A little research can save you a lot in the long run. Get pre-approved for a loan before you go to the dealership. It gives you leverage and helps you avoid getting suckered into a bad financing deal. Don't forget to factor in insurance costs. Get quotes before you buy. If you can, pay cash. If not, put down as big a down payment as you can afford. Remember, a car is a tool, not an investment. Should get you from point A to point B reliably, not drive you into debt. Look, I get it. Cars are fun, they're convenient. For many of us, they're necessary. But they're also one of the biggest expenses in our lives, and one of the easiest places to overspend without realizing it. The next time you're tempted by that new car smell, remember the real cost behind it. Your future self, the one with a fat retirement account and financial freedom, will thank you for making smart choices today. And remember, the next time a salesman tells you it's only $300 a month, you'll know better. You're not just buying a car, you're investing in your financial future. Make it count.